So how do we solve this problem? This problem is actually part book. So let's take some time to read it. In electricity, Ohm's law states that E equals I times R, where E is the voltage in volts, I is the current in amperes, and R is the resistance in ohms. An air conditioning unit is rated at a resistance of 10 ohms. If the voltage varies from 110 to 120 inclusive, what corresponding range of voltage will the air conditioner draw? Okay, so they tell us what the voltage is. They tell us it's in between 110 and 120. And what they mean by inclusive is that it means that it can be equal to 110 or 120. So I'd go, okay, what's the voltage? The voltage is E. So they're telling me right now that E is in between 120 and 110. So let's see what else we got. So we got current and we got resistance. So we know that that's the E, and we know the air conditioning is rated at 10 ohms resistance. So we know that R is 10. But what are you even going to do before that? I want to substitute this IR for the E, because E is equal to IR. So this is really that IR is between 110 and 120. And what did they just tell us? They just told us that the R is 10. So 10I is in between 120 and 110. Well, now we just got to divide everything by 10, count off these zeros. We see that I has to be between 11 and 12. So the current that will be drawn is in between 11 and 12, because that's what the I is. The I is the current. We found that it had to be in between 11 and 12. Yes. So see how they told us what the E was, the range the E was. We could kind of do this substitution and then plug in the 10, plug in the actual value they gave us, and then find our range of solutions that works for that. So like with all of these sections, you really got to go to the textbook and you really got to practice these problems if you really want to get it down. But next, we will be on to Chapter 1, Section 6.